All right, it's time. First Coast Adventures of Lewis and Clark this morning. I'm rubbing my hands together feverishly out of a nervous tic because it was so freezing the day that we shot this. We like to explore the First Coast so we can show you how to explore the First Coast as well, do some new things. It's right in time for the weekend. This time we're heading out in the name of science to study the almighty but tiny oyster. One of my favorite things to eat is an oyster.
Is it really?
It is.
Well, we're going to see oysters, but you're not going to eat them.
Okay.
There you go.
This adventure is not about snacks, but about science.
It's a very chilly day.
So we have life vests on the front. If everyone would please grab
Life
one.
vest.
Okay, other arm.
Can you dress me?
When Pam Markham isn't helping reporters with life vests,
There you go.
she's a biologist with the GTM Research Reserve in St. Johns County.
All right, so we're gonna head upriver. It is a little brisk.
Well, I'm already freezing.
The Tolamato River, which runs north of St. Augustine.
I'm usually much more charming during these segments.
It's hard when you're cold, right?
Right?
Living the dream.
Pam is taking us to study oyster reefs.
Oysters are really good indicators of water quality conditions and other environmental stressors. So if we're seeing large declines in the oyster, we know something bigger is happening in our environment. Open that seat and grab the paddle out. We're just gonna shove off the reef here on the front.
That way.
We're there, baby.
We're there. Okay.
And now that we're here, walking is tricky.
Yeah, oysters are not easy to stand on.
The plan is to study the reef makeup, collect some of the oysters, and do some measuring.
And how can you tell they're live?
So they're live when they're sealed shut. You have both sides of the shell here and it's sealed shut. Shell.
And then we take note of what is alive, what is mud, and what's just shell.
All right. This is science.
Science tab.
And so these are what we're going to take back to the lab and measure this afternoon.
There's no like roast them there after in the lab.
No oyster reefs this evening. So we get that question a lot, actually.
Maybe from the other people who are helping do the research on the reefs. Most of them are volunteers.
So a lot of them are like you guys. They come out to see what we're doing and get involved and know nothing about the process, or some of them never really even seen an oyster up close before unless they've eaten it in a restaurant.
And those muddy oysters don't need pearls to be valuable. We eat them. They clean the water and their habitat for other animals.
They're here for the oyster reefs, so we got to keep our oyster reefs healthy.
Even if it means heading out on cold days to get muddy.
I love it. I get to get dirty, dig in, play in the mud. And
All in the name of science.
Oh, we got a whole lot of science going on here. Okay,